What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, DeMoose Art, more than just a pen. Now, today's video is not time lapse. Today is just me and you, my or die, moi et toi. What other ones do I have? I ain't got nothing else, but you know what I mean. It's me and you. So today got a lot of questions. Some of them are the same, but majority of them, yeah, it's pretty much the same questions. But we're just gonna go through them. I'm just gonna sit here, talk, answer questions. That's pretty much it. If this is not the type of video you want to see, you can click off, go do what you need to do, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you're staying safe. It's all love. But make sure just to like the video before you leave it. Just like the video. Question number one: what is your favorite drawing you have done so far? That's tough. I think that's a difficult question to ask an artist because there's a lot of our joints we don't like, and there's a lot of joints we do like. But as a favorite, I think sometimes it's mainly like an emotional connection or something. For it to be your favorite, it can even be like not even one of your best drawings, but because you're so emotionally attached to it, it can be your favorite drawing. But my favorite drawing that I've ever done, that's difficult, man. That's difficult. I would have to say my Venom. I'll put it up somewhere here. Majority of you have probably seen it. My Venom was definitely like one of my top ones. I love that drawing. Absolutely love it. Um, but I don't know if you guys can see that drawing right over there. That's what I did for my final year exam. I think it was year 10, like a 5 hour exam that you have to do. When you do 5 hours one day and 5 hours the next. Yeah, I did that whole thing freehand. I can remember. That's a good drawing. I like that one. That's why I have it on my wall. But okay, that's the first question. Will you draw characters from video games? Sure thing. Like obviously right now I'm a busy guy. Hey, I'm a busy. Hence I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm good. I'm sure a majority of you guys have noticed that I'm not doing sketching no more. I'm not doing all that stuff. I got too much on my plate. I'm not gonna lie to you. And drawing is one of those things that it takes time. You know what I mean? You can't just wake up and say, I'm just gonna bang out this drawing in 3 hours. No, it doesn't work like that. The drawing could end up taking 6, 7. You know what I mean? So yeah, some days like I plan during the week, of course, when I'm gonna draw and whatnot. Um, but outside of those, I rarely have like extra time just to sit and draw. Like I've had to put a lot of things because this let's be honest, like right now this is my job. I'm a full-time artist, and it is a business. Like regardless of how much you want to say it, it's a business. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people don't put art like, oh, art's a business. People don't rate art like that, which is unfortunate because today's generation, everything's done on the phone and you can make money doing anything. So for me is I will have to prioritize. That's the keyword I'm looking for there. Prioritize certain things that are bringing me income, um, to the point where I can obviously like later on down the line be able to sit and draw for multiple hours without thinking, you know what I mean? I'm losing money. So that's why I'm not uploading as much. Simply because right now it's numbers. As much as I want to hate to say it, it's business. Man's all about how can I make more income. You know what I mean? Because I want to be doing this for the rest of my life, working from home, being able to travel and all that stuff. Explore the world and just be more creative, trying new things. I like it. I love it. And I don't want to go back to working a job. So that's why I've really had to prioritize this as an actual career, not just something I'm doing for now and then I'm gonna go back to working in the office or something. You never know, I might like that, but no. Right now I'm enjoying this, I'm liking this. So yeah. At what age did you realize you wanted to be a professional artist? That's a really good question. I think I've always known that art is like my passion, like it was my deep, like it was rooted into my soul. That I've always liked art. Art was it. It was always my way out. Like I would rather draw than play PlayStation. I would rather draw than play football. I would rather draw than be out with my friends. Like I would go to the library, sit there for hours after school instead of going to play football and stuff. Even though I did a lot of football activities and stuff, I played for a team and everything. But art was the main thing for me. Like it was it. It was the thing. So That's always been there since I was a kid. Before my mom passed away, she told me a story that I didn't like remember because obviously I was really young. But she said when I was younger, um, drawing was the only way to keep me quiet. Like whenever she went around her friend's house or anything, because I was a reckless child, I was child making hella noise. You know, one of them reckless kids. That's what I was. She said the only way she could keep me quiet was to take me to her friend's house or something and ask him for a pen or paper and give it to me, and all of a sudden I'll be silent in the corner doing my thing, drawing, enjoying her friends. Yeah, so it seems like that was at 2. That was like at 2 years old. So art has always been it. But when did I realize I wanted to be a professional? Probably when I think it was around my final year of uni. My final year of uni is when I realized, you know what? Because that's when I was like really doing a bit more on my art channel, like in between like studying and when I started writing my dissertation. Because at that time it wasn't very practical. It was more theory and writing. So whenever I used to take a break, it was more drawing. I used to upload videos on YouTube. And then I realized, you know what? This is the only thing that makes me happy to another level. Like I want to do this for the rest of my life. And that's when I was like, you know what? Now it's time for me to build a brand for myself, my name, DeMoose Art. I was like, I need to build it. Like, I need to build it to the point where people hear DeMoose Art, they know who that is. So that was my main focus. It was like, you need to put content, collabs and all that stuff if you can. My location doesn't help. Being in Denmark, it does not help. If I was in the UK and America, it probably would be a whole different ball game. So location is very important. I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as people want to deny it, and like everything's on the internet, yes, but location is important when it comes to collabing with people. It's important. But yeah, that's when I realized I wanted to be an artist, and then I just started working on my craft. Sleepless nights, you know, it takes it. You know, constantly drawing away. You know, your family members are sleeping, you're still awake drawing. They wake up, you're still awake drawing. You know what I mean? So it's been a journey, but I'm not complaining. I love it, and it's also showing me how much work I can actually do. And obviously, writing down your goals is something that I realized when did I start reading a bit more? Around 3 years ago is when I started reading more like books and stuff. And I was like, you know what? A lot of these books are saying the same thing. Like, write down your goals, write down your goals, write down your goals. I was like, huh? Like, isn't saying it enough? Like, that was like, and they were like, no, it really ain't. So I started writing down my goals daily. You know, my top 10 goals that I really wanted in life. I started writing down those daily, and I still do. Um, Being a full-time artist was one of those, and I feel like there was something powerful about writing it down every day. You kind of want to bring it into existence. And obviously, a couple years later, here I am. I'm working from home, blessed enough to be working from home. Um, and again, I owe a lot of it to you guys because, you know, a lot of the jobs and stuff that I've got is through my YouTube channel. And obviously that's with the support that you guys have given. So yeah, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, every time I think about when I become a full-time artist, it was just like, it's weird because it literally just happened just before my mum passed away, you know? And she always used to tell me, it's gonna happen, it's like, it's gonna happen. I used to be like, there were so many times when I wanted to quit, you know, it was just like, oh man, this is not going nowhere. Like, you know, I'm not seeing nothing. And, you know, when you have a parent like that telling you, I see your hard work and I know eventually it will come through. And I'm talking just a couple of weeks before my mom passed away. All of a sudden, boom, opportunity presented. You can become a full-time art. I was like, wow. I was like, God works in mysterious ways. You know what I mean? Still tough. It's been over a year and I still haven't, you know, I'm still not like, it's hard to take in and say, you know what, it's life. You know, that's the only thing that's guaranteed to us. But I don't want to turn this into a sad video. Let me stay positive. First of all, thanks a lot for making me an artist. Oh, really? Hmm. I didn't do that though. I might have inspired you, but you made yourself. I didn't do that. Where did you get your inspiration from? That's a difficult one. Where did I get my inspiration from? Well, when I was a kid, like my family members, I think my family in general was just a creative family. We've always been into like dancing, music, art, poetry, sports, football. Like I've had cousins that was like professionals, and what I mean, like family members, professionals, and all that kind of stuff. So we've been very like practical and type of people. So my little brother, he plays football for Bromby FC. Like he plays for them. My other brother, he's a poet. He's very good with computers and stuff like that. And me, the artist. So yeah, I had cousins. One of my cousins, I used to draw with him a lot when I used to come to Denmark for the summer because I lived in the UK. So every time I used to come to Denmark for the summer, I would go to my cousins and stay there a lot. And we used to draw people like 50 Cent, Tupac, all that stuff. And back then, I was like really young, and he used to draw a lot. But we used to draw all the time. That was our thing. My sister as well. I remember this Ashanti piece. Was it Ashanti or it was Aaliyah? It was an Aaliyah piece that she drew on the side of her bed with a pencil. I still remember that like it was yesterday. And I was just fascinated by that. But of course, before I was actually drawing. I've been drawing for many years before that. But it's just those type of things that I saw that kind of kept me going. But as in people, Stanley, definitely his comic books. I used to read a ton of comic books when I was a kid in primary school. But other than that, not like as in physical people that inspired me. There's not, I know no one. I can't really say there was anyone that really like got me to draw. That was a natural thing that came to me. I think I only started realizing that I had something when it was outside of my family that was giving me compliments, not raising compliments, but also saying that, you know what I mean, like you got something here, like you're talented. The fact that you're drawing with a pen at the age of 8 and it's looking like the thing you're drawing, there's something here, And I was like, I didn't really take it serious. You're an 8-year-old, you know what I mean? You're just like, whatever. And then your neighbors and the neighborhood start asking you to draw something for them and they will pay you. And you're like, wait a minute, I'm making money doing something that I would do for free. What's going on here, And I feel like that's when my whole entrepreneurship started happening when I was a kid. It was like, do this, make money. Buy this, sell it for more, make more money. Man, if I got stories for you guys. But we might do it. If you want to see a story time with DeMoose, comment saying we want story time. That's what I want to see. Just say story time. That's it. Just comment story time, please. What is the biggest thing you still feel like you need to improve on in ballpoint pen? Ooh. I guess I could have a little bit more patience, if anything. If anything, a little bit more patience. I'm a patient guy, but I draw fast. I don't know if you guys noticed, but obviously the people that follow me on Twitch and I watch my live streams from Monday to Wednesdays. Yeah, I do stream on Twitch. All the footballer drawings and stuff that I do, I stream on Twitch. So you might as well go follow me on Twitch. For all of you that are like, oh, we want to see you live, come follow me on Twitch. Say hello. I'm there all the time. Sometimes I ghost for about a month or two, but I'm there majority of the time. Patience. I draw fast. I draw very fast. And sometimes I just need to slow down, tranquil, Musa. Still a woolly. Take it easy. You don't need to go that fast, my friend. Hmm? Yeah. So patience. Proportions and all that stuff, I'm fairly good. Next question. How old are you? 27. And where do you live? Copenhagen, Denmark. That's where I live. I live in Denmark. Bum, 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 bum. How do you spend your time in quarantine? Ooh, that's a really good question. How to spend my time in quarantine? Well, again, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a big gym fiend. I'm a gym junkie. I'm obsessed with fitness. I love the gym. Like I go to the gym twice a day, sometimes 3. I basically live there. That's my second home. But yeah, I love fitness. I love health and fitness. I do have a fitness channel, if you don't know about that. I have 5 channels in total, which is shit. Damn, I've got five channels. But yeah. So without the gym, that meant I had a lot more time to do drawings. So I was doing a lot of drawing. I was walking way more, like going for like daily walks for like an hour or 2 like 2 hours just walking. Some days I would listen to audiobooks. Some days I would just walk without no headphones, no nothing. And when I'm talking late at night, I'm talking like 2, 3 in the morning. That's when I'm going for walks. It's Denmark. There's nobody on the streets. Copenhagen's quiet. It's just a quiet place in general. So that's a really good time for me to just think, come up with ideas. I did a lot of home workouts. I don't know if you guys have heard about Insanity Training by Sean T. I did that quite a bit. Really focused down on my diet because I was like, okay, I ain't got no resistance training now. My diet needs to be on point or else I'm going to look like a round ball. So I fixed up my diet. And I spent a bit more time obviously with my family, friends. I just got a lot more done, and there was fireworks. I just said it's a quiet place, and then you're gonna bang out a firework on the 21st of June, like it's not even a day to celebrate. Well, gone for that though. Well, gone for that. Why would you do that? It's what? It's 11 at night. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much how I've done quarantine. Quarantine, yeah, it's been chill. Um, Rest. Ooh, I got more rest than ever. That's for sure. I've never slept this much in my life. Um, how are you is another question. I am great. Alhamdulillah. God is good. God is great. You know, I'm above ground. I'm here looking at you guys smiling, working from home. I have my family around me. You know, I get to eat. I get to shit. I get to sleep. I'm blessed. What else we got? Bring back Quackers. No, Midnight. I'm not bringing back Quackers. Quackers is packed up and put somewhere. Um, can't really see that question. Have you ever not wanted to make a video and oh, have I ever not wanted to make a video? Ooh, no, not really. Again, like at the end of the day, it's my channel, innit? Like I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's my channel. You know what I mean? People might make suggestions and stuff, but if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm not really one to follow like clout, you know, whatever's trending. I do know that it's necessary in order to grow your audience, but some of the time I'm just like, that's just that's not me. Like I'm not about that life. You know what I mean? Like if I jump on it, I'm sure my followers are gonna realize that Moose is just doing this to get the views. He's not even enjoying it. Like, why is he doing it? So I'm not really one for following trend. Although I know it's not really helping me, the fact that I'm not following trend, because my channel has been static. I'm talking, if it could go any slower, it would not be moving. That's how slow my channel is growing right now. But it's okay. I'm not too worried. You know, if you wanted to change my position, to get more views, I still be working a full-time job and not be working from home. What are you choosing? I'm choosing what I got right now. That's what I'm choosing. So it can be static all at once. It's cool. Um, why don't you use blue ballpoint pen? I didn't really think about it, but when I saw this question, I was like, that's pretty true. Why don't I? I don't know. I just don't. I can't really. There's no answer for it. I can't say it's because of it. No, because I'll be lying. I really don't have an answer. So I apologize, but I don't. Is it possible to correct or adjust the mistakes? I do it all the time. Of course, over the years of drawing, you tend to learn different ways of building a drawing up in order to avoid certain mistakes. That all just comes with practice and obviously repetition. Um, but yeah, sometimes you can make, like in a year, I'll probably throw out around 3 drawings at max in a year, you know, and I draw almost every day. So that just shows you that I don't throw out many images. There's obviously ways to adjust, obviously working lightly. You can make little adjustments here and there. Constantly looking at your reference photo is going to make it pretty difficult to make mistakes if you're constantly looking at the thing you're drawing and applying what you see. Um, but yeah, it takes a lot to make mistakes now. But obviously in the beginning, mistakes were part of the process. It's part of the learning process. So don't kick yourself if you make mistakes. Just keep going. Don't stop, you know? Make mistakes, learn from the mistakes, understand how you made the mistake, go again. Repeat that, repeat. Not the same mistake, but make more mistakes and just improve. Um, These last couple of questions, I think it's like, oh my God. Yo, we got still got two pick. I need it's a 20-minute video. Let's go. How long were you working on the Cool Tops project? Multiple seasons, for example. 3. I don't know. Am I allowed to say that? 3. Yeah, I think so. Am I allowed to say that? I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. But yeah, I'm gonna be working with them for another couple years. I'm enjoying it. I love it. I love football as well, and I love drawing portraits. So it's fun, and I also get to do all my other stuff. Normally people would just be like, I got this job. Let me just stick to it. It's paying me well. It's paying me really well. I'm cool. I'm just like, nope. That's just one thing. You know what I mean? I want more. I want to work on this, and I want to give it all 100%. Hence why I don't really socialize with people. I don't really leave my place. If I leave my place, I have to go to the gym or to go out eating, and that's pretty much it. Every now and then I might see people, but it's rare. Like, it's rare. When you do a subscriber drawing, maybe I'll do some when I reach 200k, because I've got to do a self-portrait at 200k. It seems like people don't want me to do this. That's why no one's subscribing. It's cool. If you don't want to see me draw myself, that's totally fine. We can do this 170 thing and stay here for another 5-6 years. It's cool. No problem. Pas problem, mon frère. Pas problem. Next question. What made you start drawing using ballpoint pen? Very good question. I just got tired of the pencil. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hated the way the pencil used to smudge. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh. Have you ever tried using a HB pencil? You're drawing away. This drawing is looking hella saucy. It's looking nice. I'ma say it twice. It was looking real nice. And then your hands are all oily or something smudged. It's just smudging all over the place. Left, right, and center. It's just pure smudginess. I was not feeling it. And it was shiny. It just didn't look right. And I just wanted, like, because I'm drawing from comic books. I'm looking at comic books, these dark black, like ink lines, yeah? And my drawing is just there, shiny and smudged. No. So I went to the lady in the desk that was working in the library one day. I was like to her, can I get a pen? I don't know why I said a pen, but I just said, can I get a pen? For some reason. It's like God came down and used my mouth. But I said pen. She gave me a ballpoint pen. It could have been very tragic if she gave me like a what's it called, a jelly roll or a roller ball, or a gel pen. She gave me a gel pen. Whoosh. But she gave me a ballpoint pen, and that was it. I fell in love ever since, and yeah, that's why I'm still using it till this day. If you could suggest one resource for someone who wants to get better at drawing, what would I recommend? The internet. YouTube is a great place. There's so many artists out here trying to teach you guys how to draw. I have some tutorials. I'm not really deep into the whole tutorial thing. It doesn't really do well on my channel. But I can recommend a couple artists. You got someone like who really focus on like tutorials and helping you, not necessarily ballpoint pen, but just drawing in general. Someone like Kirsty Partridge. She is amazing, guys. She's amazing. That's what I gotta say. Like, she goes deep in the whole trying to help you become a better drawer. Who else? That's literally the only first person I can think of on top of my head, because she does it so well. She's not like really into. It's not entertainment. It's not like funny type of videos. It's literally education, and teaching you. Who else? Wow, there's not many out there. I don't really watch YouTube like that, but I watch her channel. Nah, NJ don't do it. No. Wow, there's actually not many. On the top of my head, I could just think of one. Kirsty Punch. YouTube. Use Pinterest. Pinterest is a great place to get like help. Of course, if you want to subscribe to like Patreon, where you can get like one-on-one help from me, you can join my Patreon. I'm not gonna force that on anybody. You know, it's your money. If you want to use it for like to help me help you, that's great. If you don't, then that's also cool. You can find videos for free on the internet. Just type in whatever you need help with on Google, and I'm sure Google will direct you in the right direction. But as for YouTube, Kirsty Partridge is the only one I can really recommend that will help you drastically. Like she will help you wonders. Um, what else we got? At what age did I really get into art? Around 8, 9. Around 8, 9. Favorite sport, football, for sure. How do I get good at shading? Choose images with different hues and values. Different hues and values. So that way you have some with like really like where the light source is coming from here, so it has like really dark shadows, really light areas. So that way you can really work on your whole shading aspect and creating different tones. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, mm, 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 mm. I do everything right. I draw good, but YouTube channel is still small. What should I do? More, more, do more. And my real question is, how long have you been doing YouTube for? Because if you're telling me 1 year, 2 year, that's not long enough. You need to be doing YouTube for at least three, 3 to 5 years, maybe even longer. It depending on your skill level as well. You know what I mean, and the content that you're providing. If you're not providing value to people, your channel is gonna go very slow. Like if you're not making people laugh, you're not educating people, you're not making them have a great day or something. It has to be something. Then it's gonna be very hard for your channel to grow. That's one thing I've realized about just the internet and social media in general. You always need to be providing value of some sort, entertainment or educational or something, you know. It needs to be, there has to be something. It can't just be you just drawing. There has to be something. um can you tell me how to draw correctly, because I'm an amateur? I'm still an amateur. Draw correctly, practice, man. A lot of you don't practice enough. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of you, when you ask them, okay, how long you been drawing? I've been drawing for 6 months. What do you expect in 6 months of drawing? I've been drawing for over 20 years. And I still feel like I've got a lot to learn. Like, come on, guys. You know? I've been doing for over 20 years and I'm still here saying I need to learn more. If you're doing for 6 months, what are you expecting? That's my good question. Like, what? You know? I can't do magic, fam. Can't do that voodoo stuff. That ain't me. I ain't about the life. Can't do it. So I can't help you in that way. But just practice. Practice and be patient with yourself. You have time. Half of you are like 13, 14. Why are you rushing? Don't rush. Slow touch. I know. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me. That was a very long video. Those are all the questions. Thank you so much to everyone on Instagram that sent me these questions. I appreciate it. If you ain't following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Snapchat. Actually, I don't really use my Snapchat. Twitter. No, I don't really use Twitter. Subscribe. Yeah. Cool. I'm out. Peace.